What is going on, guys? Mr. Crazy 1870 with the full review of the Ballistic HC for the iPhone 4 and 4S. Now, inside the package, you are greeted with the case itself. Now, you also get a Ballistic sticker, which I might go ahead and slap it on my iMac or probably slap it on my MacBook Air. I am not sure. But other than that, you also get some instructions on how to install and remove the case. Now, the case is a 4-piece case. Now, up first, we do have the back shell, which is made out of a super tough polycarbonate material. Looking at the inside of the case, now you do have this rubber sides, which is going to lay on the back of your iPhone. Now, you also have that large ballistic stamp right in the center. Now, of course, we also have the front piece, which does have a built-in screen protector. Now, this also has a silicone layer and a included belt clip. Now, as far as installation goes, it is pretty easy, but when it comes to removing the case, now that is a different story. Now, the first tip is to place your phone into the back plate like so. Now, once that's said and done, you align your front plate, you snap in place, and you're pretty much set. Now, giving you a quick tour of the case with the phone installed. Now, here at the bottom, there is 3 cutouts. Now, 2 are for the speaker and mic. The one in the center is for the 30-pin connector, which also has a built-in protector, which is pretty easy to remove and reapply. Now, on the side, the volume buttons are covered, which are pretty easy to press. Now, there is another cutout for the silent switch, which is a little on a small side for big fingers like mine. Now, it does have a built-in cover at the top. We do have a sleep and wake button, which is covered, pretty easy to press. Here we also have the headphone jack cutout, which is also protected with a built-in cover. So pretty much all the inputs are protected when not in use. On the back of the case, now there is 2 cutouts for the camera and flash. Now you also have this nice soft material on the back of the case. Now all the way at the bottom, of course, you do have some Ballistic branding. Looking at the front side, we do have 3 cutouts for the front-facing camera, sensor, and speaker. Now the case has a built-in protector, which I did not experience any rainbow effects or watermarks. It's pretty much the same one found on the Autobox Defender. Now towards the bottom, we do have the home button, which is covered and easy to press. Now the case feels super solid in the hands. Now on the side, we do have some rubber grips, which give you a better hold of the phone when used. Now, one of the coolest features of this case is that they also include a silicone layer, which you could also install and use if you wish to have more drop protection. Now, there is one thing to keep in mind. It is going to give the case a lot more bulk. Now, when comparing it to the Defender, as you guys can see, the silicone layer is a lot more thicker. But what's cool is that you do have the option to use with or without the silicone layer. Now, here we have the included belt clip, which is not all that thick. Now, it also works with the silicone layer installed, or if you wish to use it without the silicone layer, it also works well. A little loose, but still pretty secure when clipped in properly. Overall, I really have no complaints about this case. This is gonna have to go on my favorites list. Now, as far as the silicone layer goes, it is gonna attract a little dust and lint, which is really no biggie because it could easily be cleaned. If you're looking for some really good drop protection for your phone, then you might want to roll with this case. Now, this case does come in different colors to choose from. I will have all the links down below if you're thinking about picking this up. That is pretty much going to do it for me. Now, if you have any questions, please ask me on Twitter at Mr. Crazy 1870. Feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Now, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Late.